Hi, and welcome to another video in the RHCSA video series. This video is on extend existing logical volumes. So as in previous videos we created our logical volume, we created a logical volume, physical volume and virtual volumes. So now we're just going to extend the logical volume. If we haven't already got enough, if we've got enough space, obviously, to extend. So, first thing we're going to do is, as always, bring up the terminal and do a sudo bash to elevate our prompt. Oh. Okay, right, so the first thing to do is double check, do we actually have enough space? So we can do that with VGS or vgdisplay, and the return is, we've currently got the V size, the virtual size is basically 10 gig pretty much, and the V3 is 5 gig roughly. So we do lvs, so there's our logical volume lv1 and the volume group vg1, which is the one there. So what we could do is, for example, we can just extend it by another 2 gig. So we can see we've got plenty of space. We can do vgdisplay to get a bit more information. And there's vg1. You can see the volume group size is 9 gig, and we're currently allocated 5 gig. We've actually got 4.99 gig. So that gives you one nice view there. Actually, it's quite a nice view. So we can also do lvdisplay. And again, that will give us a bit more information. We go up here, this is the volume group, logical volume, sorry. You can see logical volume, volume group and all that sort of stuff. And you can see the current size is 5 gig. Okay, so now to expand it, let's expand it by 2 gig. It's pretty straightforward. It's lvextend minus L and then plus however many gigabytes, megabytes or whatever you want to add. So we're going to do plus 2G for 2 gig, and then it was dev will be vg1 lv1 from memory. And so now it's been changed from 5 gig, which is 1280 extents, to 7 gig to 1792 extents. Okay, great. So it's been resized. So what do we need to now do? We can just do a lvdisplay to confirm the change has been made. So now we can see it's 7 gig. Okay, so the next step after resizing the logical volume is to actually resize the file system. So depending on the file system, we'll have to run a particular command to get the file system to detect the changes. So the first thing to do is find out what file system you're using, if you don't know already. So we can use the df command for this, and -T for type, and then we can just do capital T for the type, and then H to just give it a human readable formats, or the file sizes, etc. So -T has given us all the types, which is this column here, going down here, and then we've got the H, which gives everything in human readable formats. We can see all the gigabytes rather than just a load of numbers, which is very hard to read as a human. So we can see it's still 5 gig. This is the dev mapper one here. So we need to resize the XFS. So I'll just go over how to do a ext3 or 4 base file system, and that is literally resize to FS, and then dev volume group 1 and logical volume 1. This won't work because it's not a ext3.4 file system, so I'll just cancel that, but literally press return on that and you would get it to resize in this case. So for the XFS, it's XFS underscore grow FS, and then the mount point, so MMT. Okay, great. And then, so we can now confirm that with the df -h, which is a very common command we use in Linux a lot. So df will just again push out the information, but now we've got the -H to get the size now. So we can see the actual size is increased to 7 gig. So that's actually increased successfully. So that concludes the video. I hope it's been useful. Once again, any donations to Ko-fi would be great. Buy me a coffee would be fantastic. Also see my sponsors here. We've got the home premium solution for Sophos, which you can connect to your multiple home PCs or laptops, etc., and have them all report into the same console. So then you can manage those. You can apply rules. You can allow policies. So you can do, say, I don't know, a particular threat's been seen everywhere. You could block a particular file. All that sort of stuff is quite flexible. And obviously Hostinger, which is a fantastic hosting solution, which I use to host my cloud-based CentOS solution, which allows me to then practice CentOS when I'm out and about. Yeah, all the links are in the description below, so please check them out if you find any of that useful. I'll do a video on the Sophos solution in the next few months or so. Well, thanks again for checking out my videos. Subscribe if you haven't already, and like the video if you find it useful. Thank you. Catch you in the next one.